The time has come where I must finally make myself a storage room because the life of having random chests outside my house needs to come to an end. First, before I start, I do want to shout out a couple of channels that have helped me learn what I know about Disney Dreamlight Valley. I absolutely love the channels Bar Plays Games, Let's Play K, and Valley Spot because they provide super awesome tips and tricks for things like storage hacks, star coin hacks, decorating tips, and so much more, and they have taught me a lot, so make sure to check them out too. So I did get a 10 by 10 room for my storage, and as you can see, I only have this little itty bitty lonesome chest in there right now, but I am about to show you what I got for this new setup, which is some of Scrooge's safes, and I did craft some wooden chests to use for the rest of the room. I so badly wanted to buy only the safes instead of having to craft a wooden chest for aesthetic reasons, but your girl is poor and we're making it work. We're making it work. Of course, the main star of the show are these countertops that I bought, and I'm using this to put them behind the chest that I'm going to be having so that I can place every item on top of the counters so that I can visibly see what exact items are in each and every chest, because I don't have really good memory. I'm not going to remember every single thing that is in every little chest. Say hello to my new and improved storage room in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is the new and improved storage room. We have a lot going on here, and I kind of just want to like walk you through how I did mine. Keep in mind, this is what helps me, and I know a lot of people like to organize their stuff a little differently. It just depends on each person, but I do have one chest for each type of wood, and sadly, not all of them are as stocked up as I want them to be right now, but hopefully they will be soon. But yeah, so each wood has their own little chest area. And then after that, I decided to do stone and pebbles together. I kind of just like put stuff together that kind of like looks well together so that outside of the chest, it looks kind of like more appealing to me. Basically, like this whole back wall is going to be materials that I commonly use for a lot of my crafting. The next one is going to be coal and clay. And then this has my soils. Both regular and rich soils are going to be going in this chest. And then this is where it gets a little tricky because I kind of just ran out of space for all my crafting items. So basically I got like creative and kind of just put bricks and tinkering parts together. And in this chest, we're also going to be having some glass, and any empty vials for crafting are going to be going in this little safe together. This one, you see a snowball displayed, but I decided to put snow and sand together, just kind of like the grainy textures that I use for different crafting and different things. And this I decided to put, I still have some cotton left over, but I'm leaving it here for now. I'm probably gonna grab it later and make some more fabric. But I do have my fabric, I have my fiber, and I did throw in some rope in here just for whenever I need it because I honestly didn't know where else to put it. But this is my crafting supplies wall, and I'm honestly really proud of it. Moving on to gems. So I tried to keep everything a little like color organized. Actually, originally I had each color in its own little chest, but then I was like, it's a little too much. So I kind of shrunk it down. I decided to put all the blue gems together, purple, pinks, and reds together because their hues are like at least a little similar to each other. And then the next one is going to be going over to greens and oranges, kind of going to like the OG Nickelodeon colors. I have my paradots, emeralds, my citrines, and topaz in here. And up next, I also got a little creative. I kind of just put in all like the shards and crystals that look similar to each other, either color-wise or shape-wise. So I do have my little crystals here, I have my diamonds, and of course my dream and night shards are going to be going in here. Next is of course my bars and ores, which hopefully will be looking a lot fuller later on. I've been doing a lot of crafting for my decorating recently, so it's looking kind of dry, but this is where my iron and gold are gonna go. And now the fun part is all of the food that I have on my food wall here. This one, of course, is basically just everything that is buyable at Remy's restaurant. I'm gonna be throwing in here. This is kind of just like a chest for any fruits that I felt just didn't go well with any other berries or anything. So we have my coconuts, my cocoa beans, apples, bananas, and lemons are gonna be going in here. Next, to take a break from the fruit, we have this little chest, aka the chest of things where I didn't know where else to fit it in. So that's why it kind of looks a little like whack in here. So we got the sugarcane and canola, wheat, and chili peppers in here that I'm gonna be throwing in, just kind of like the extra ingredients for any dishes that I'm gonna be making. The next chest right here is basically my berries chest, I guess if you want to call it. I don't have any blueberries in here. I will explain why I don't in a second. But I have my cherries and my gooseberries and my raspberries in here to keep it simple. Next, we're gonna be moving on to more of our vegetables for sure. Kind of just like put these vegetables together. No particular reason. I just thought they looked good together. I have my carrots, onions, potatoes, my soya, and my mushrooms here. Honestly, for me, it didn't really fully matter which vegetables and fruits were together as long as I was able to see where they are on the counter, then I know what is in the chest. Except for this next chest though, is supposed to be color coordinated. This is for all my green vegetables. It's looking kind of empty right now, but hopefully I'll be able to put like my cucumbers in here and my okra and just any other green vegetables that I cannot think of on the top of my head right now because my mind is blank. But my green vegetables ultimately are going to be going in this chest. The next chest is kind of just like spices that I use for my recipes. So we've got my ginger and my garlic, we've got oregano, mint, more oregano. I'm gonna kind of switch that over so they're together. And I have my basil and vanilla. Last but not least is the amazing vegetables chest. This is kind of just like ultimately more vegetables that are grown above ground. So I have my tomatoes and my bell peppers, eggplants, and corn in this chest. And I kind of just like put it in here so that the other vegetable chests weren't like as crammed, and I can also see what is in the chest because they all fit perfectly on the counter. And then I made sure to put a stove in here just to be able to cook whatever I want to cook. It's more convenient if it is in here along with the crafting table. I just felt like these two would be more convenient if I had it in my storage room so that I can just kind of like have it all together. And this is my main house storage, which I basically put all my flowers in. I have it all color coordinated. So the first row is my white flowers, and we go to blue, pink, and purples I kind of put together, and my reds, my yellows, and my orange flowers are gonna be there. I also have my house chest outside of my house so that for if any reason I need to pick up any flowers and I don't want to like go all the way inside because I usually gift flowers to my villagers and I just need to grab and go, then I can just have it outside of my house. I also am planning to put my cooked meals and maybe like the side columns just to have it a little more organized. That's just my personal preference, so I can also grab and go whatever food I have cooked. I don't have any food right now because I've been busy running around and I ate all of it. Just kidding. Okay. Pause. I combined a chest. I got innovative. So you know how I had this chest for ingredients from Remy's restaurant? Well, I was like, why not combine food that I cook and ingredients from Remy's and put them together because I do not cook a lot of recipes. I really only rely on berry salads to even feed me anyway. Bam! Ingredients on top, food for me in the bottom. So yeah, this is my food corner, updated. Now I do want to show you guys how I have my chest set up for each biome. I do have like my crops in here. I usually have whatever fish I catch from each biome. Also anything that critters eat. So for this biome, I usually would have seaweed stocked up in here, but I do need to go fishing for some seaweed clearly because it's empty. And I always make sure to keep the chest by my well so that I can literally just walk over, open up my chest, and I have all access to it. It's just so much easier for me personally. And another idea for anyone is if you are kind of struggling to have more room for any flowers, there are a lot of flowers in the area, you could always just keep your flowers in a chest designated in each biome. That's how I had it before. I strictly had anything from any biome is staying in that biome. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I was so excited to finally share my storage room. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And I hope that this video was able to help you in some type of way, whether if it's an idea on how to arrange your room or how to organize things. If you'd like to see some more Disney Dreamlight Valley content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!